There we go. Hi guys, how y'all doing? It's been a while. I'm actually going to post this video, I promise. Yeah, what that means is that I've done quite a few of these little driving videos, walking videos, vlogging videos, stomp around videos, whatever you want to call them, that I've done in the past. And none of them have been really appropriate to put up. I just recently spoke to quite a few friends back home, and I've been doing okay. Nothing severe has happened, but it's been more of like an emotional ride, an emotional journey, to the point where I really couldn't even explain it to them. But this will be a good way. Hopefully they'll see this and they'll understand. Of course I get to this freaking bumpy part of the road. Anyway, what's been going on with me is that I have been doing the exact same thing. I'm still teaching. I'm still driving out to a certain area to be able to teach a bunch of kindergartners. I've got a new kindergarten I'm teaching at, which is always fun. Well, actually 2 new kindergartens I'm teaching at, which is really fun. The interesting part about it is, and I don't remember if I ever said this before. No, I didn't post that one. At the 2 kindergartens I work, or the 2 new kindergartens that I am working at currently, helping out at, how do I explain this? Very simply, just straightforward. I have to start working at 9:30, and then it's like a 40-minute class, so I go from 9:30 until 10:10, I believe, and then I have 20 minutes to get across town. So one school is here, the other school is over here, totally across town, through a bunch of traffic lights, over a couple of hills, you know, around the bend next to the river. You know, to grandmother's house we go. And it's one place, 40-minute class. I have to do within 20 minutes, like from 10:10 is when my class is supposed to end, and then I have to be at the next place by 10:30 because that's when the class starts. So it's pushing it every time. Luckily, you know, if I had wood, knock on it, whatever, everything's been going fine. I haven't had any issues, haven't had any problems. Everything's been going great with that situation. I've been able to get across town in about, I think the fastest time that I was able to get was about 12 minutes, 12 minutes, which for the most part is a pretty good time, especially since the fact that, you know, I'm still parched and tired from the other school, and now I'm driving like, anyway. So that's that. I have those 2 new kindergartens that I'm teaching at, and they're a lot of fun. Gobo, this place up in here, this random place up here, is a beautiful city to drive to. It's a beautiful drive. And it's a good school I teach at there too. I'm now teaching 3-year-olds. Ooh, joy. I am teaching 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, and 5-year-olds at this school. And boy, howdy do I tell you. I don't know what it is about 3-year-olds, but they are very excited and reserved at the same time. It is one of the funniest things. I started to teach these kids probably about 2 to 3 weeks ago now, and it's too funny. They'll get excited, they'll laugh, they'll hoot, they'll holler, they'll giggle, they'll do all the things like any normal 3-year-old will do. But they'll do it at some of the oddest times. You know, you're looking at them, or you walk around the corner, you come in the classroom, you don't do anything, you say good morning, they say good morning, and you know, it's this little back and forth, you know, trying to get them excited. And I turn around and put my bag down, and I like start rifling through it, and for whatever reason, that just elicits this stream of giggles. And I just turn around and look at them, kind of funny like, I'm like, what you laughing at? I don't know, it's a fun experience to be doing that. Now, while all of this is fine, well, and dandy, the point of this that I wanted to make earlier is that my emotional state has been in flux, to say the least. Not in a super bad way. Some of you might know what this is like, to any person who ever is in a position like this when it comes to stagnation, I think is the right word, maybe. I I feel as if there's something more that I could be doing. Very soon I'm going to be, and I'm, been talking to my boss about this, very soon I'm going to be putting my nose to the grindstone when it comes to actually learning Japanese again. Because I've had a decent break, just sort of like lacklusterly looking at some cutouts and printouts and pages and that kind of stuff. I haven't had my whole heart into it recently because I just all of a sudden felt burnt out one day. Like, for whatever reason it was, I was trying to read something, trying to learn something, and it was gone. Like, I just didn't care. So I had to stop for probably about 2 months now, roughly, give or take. And I want to get back up on that horse. I want to be able to get out there and ride them trails. I want to be able to do that kind of thing so I can actually speak the daggum language and successfully live a successful life, lead a happy, healthy, wholesome life out here. But I'll be doing that. But the stagnation, I guess, is kind of the right word. I don't know if it's the perfect word, but back in high school, or late high school, early university years, I always had the dream, like, I'm gonna make it to Japan, I'm gonna get my degree, I'm gonna have a job, I'm gonna have a family, I'm gonna have kids. And 8 years later, I turned 26, and I finally say, all right, I finally made it, I have a job, I moved to Japan, yeah. Now I'm just waiting for the family kind of thing. And it's hard to explain the emotional state because it's like stagnation. It's like this sort of feeling that I know I'm capable of more. I know that I am able to do more. I know that if I put my mind to it, or if I can convince other people of it, things can happen. But I'm not inhumane, and I'm not going to convince someone to something they don't want to do. So there's always hope for the future in that aspect. And I appreciate these people. I appreciate these people being my friend, staying there with me, even through my weird, awkward moments in life. It's very kind, it's very helpful, it's very understanding of them. So I just feel as if there's something that I should be doing. Like time is moving too slowly, yet it's also going way too fast. These days are passing by in the simple blink of an eye. The days of our lives are shorter than we expect, but they last longer than we want. And it's terrifying to sit and think about that. To truly have that moment in time, have this situation in our lives come up where, for me specifically, have a successful job, have a pretty decent career so far, 2 years roughly teaching English and learning new skills and, gaining friends and all that kind of stuff, and actually having acquaintances and things of that nature. Like, I'm leading a fairly happy, successful life at the moment, but the end goal is still oh so very far away. I am pleased with where I am, but I'm not happy. Don't let my cheerful demeanor throw you off there. I'm not happy. I would be so much happier. I'd be in so much of a better position in my emotional status. One, if I actually could afford everything I wanted, which, I believe that's standard for everybody. You'd be in a better mood if you could buy whatever you needed, or whatever you wanted. I think that's standard with everybody. But for me, it's like, I really, really, really want to be able to get a car. I really want to be able to get an upgrade to my cell phone plan, so that way I can actually find my way when I get lost, because I'm still having trouble reading signs and directions out here. It's nothing but backwoods country and tunnels and mountains and such for the most part. So I can get pretty lost. And I'm the good one with directions. I'm not my brother. So it's one of them things, money, upgrades, food, clothing. Lord have mercy, I wish I had clothing. or the ability to purchase clothing and not worrying about how much it costs to freaking import it. Because they don't have my size over here. It's just not a thing that they do. They just do not have my size. Unless you go to the extremely fat section, which, you know, is kind of disheartening, because in America I'm just a 2XL, or I'm a 1XL tall, that kind of stuff, or a 2XL tall, or something of that nature. Here I'm a fucking 5L, you know. They don't even add X's, they just say you're a large. And you're like, oh. You couldn't at least make me feel a little bit more important and special by adding the word extra? Damn. You know, look, if I'm 5 times extra, I feel sexy, you know, but now I'm just 5L. You're like, you're large. I do believe that Gabriel Iglesias would call that, damn! There's big, there's healthy, there's husky, there's fluffy, and then there's damn! Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, I guess it's just me, moaning and groaning about that kind of stuff, and I'm lacking everyday personal items, that would be very, very helpful to me to have. I don't know what else to say to that. Yes, I really want a girlfriend. Yes, I really want to have a wife. Yes, I really want to have a family. And the girlfriend becomes the wife. Not a girlfriend and a wife, but a girlfriend to a wife. Polygamy is not allowed in any of these states. I think that's the word. It's polygamy, isn't it? Well, polygamy, I guess, is the nice way to say it. I think that the bad way to say it is bigotry? Or is that just someone who's cheating on their current wife? No, that's adultery. I'll come back to that. Ah, door. Oh. Breakfast. Anyway, like I was saying, like I've been trying to say, my current situation is nothing but me as a person feeling lackluster, simply because the fact that not everything is going my way the way I want it to. When I was in university, when I was in late high school, I just had this sincere stagnation feeling where I just continually felt lost. I felt like nothing was moving. I was just living day to day, not really making a difference in my life or anyone else's. And I know that to be both true and wrong at the same time, where I was making a difference in my life every day because I was studying or learning or something of that nature, or I was doing something at work, and same with my friends, talking to them, being around them, supporting them, things of that nature. So it's not like I was actually just stagnating. It was just this feeling of not progressing. So I just need to know or realize that. So that's what I've been feeling recently. The long, dragged out, nonsensical, stupid talk that this is. Sumimasen. Honpari sumimasen. Gomennasai. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. That's pretty much what it is. After all this time of like not posting something, and first thing I post is a daggum whining, complaining vlog, but meh. Life is what it is. But it's a beautiful day. If you haven't seen it on the outskirts of through the windows and whatnot, it's not terrible. We had a typhoon come through the other day and it cleared it all up, and it's just gorgeous nowadays. So it's very, very pretty, very, very fun. Anyway, y'all take care. I ain't got nothing left to say. Just life as it is. Hope y'all are having a good day or night or whatever it is.